How's it going, guys? Long time no see. Looks like we got some high stakes action here. You know, we're doing what we've been doing. We're playing poker, and at this point, we can't change that. So, what we can do is we can change how we play, though. So I'm actually gonna fold this. Been looking back, I mean, it was exciting. Last video, we took the tournament down. There's pros and cons, of course. I mean, I didn't really want to win it. I was hoping to get second, but it is what it is. And then we had a nice little bonus video after that, my interview. I get jokers all the time asking for appearances on TV shows, radios, you name it. Newspaper articles, just so much they want from me, and sometimes I give back. So it is what it is. I don't like taking time out doing anything if it's not making money at the tables. But once in a while, I will do it. So I mean, I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy that I'm getting interviewed. And in hindsight, if I could go back in time, I wish I could just not do it. So I mean, there's two ways you can look at it. One, try to go back in time. How can you do that? I don't know yet. I can't do that. What I can do is I can try to punish the people who want a piece of me. Okay, you want to interview me, go ahead, but I will punish you. So if you're listening, Doc Towels, I don't even know. I don't even know what your guys' names were, but I mean, I'm here at the tables, and anytime you guys want to play me, let's battle it out. And there it is. We're out, just like that. Excuse me. Boy, that was a shock. I've had enough of that. Reverse Twilight, huh? Yeah. Looks like the apprentice taught the master. Ooh. Okay. Well, I mean, now that we're not in the tournament, we can no longer win it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna play another one. And we're back. And right off the bat, where is he? There we go. Cash Boy Guns. We have an amateur. Right off the bat, it took me all of but 3 seconds to see that there's an amateur at the table, because he's asking, have any of you guys ever been to the Daily Double? And well, let me tell you something. The Daily Double is like a really cheap tournament. It's like $6 or something like that. Maybe 12, maybe 20. Doesn't really matter. The point is you don't ask questions like that. And now this is out of control. And we rivered trips here. We could be playing these kickers. Let's find out. and we weren't playing. We were playing these kickers. Um, I didn't need to call there to find out. I mean, I knew I was playing those kickers. So in hindsight, that might have not been the greatest call. Oh, but I mean, I am rusty. I'll be the first one to admit. I went down to South California for Thanksgiving, and I had a few days off. So naturally, I'm not going to be playing my A plus game, but if I'm playing my A minus game, it will be enough to defeat these players. I could be playing B plus, B minus, even C minus would be good. C minus is about 70%. Once we get to the D plus territory, that's already 69%. So I mean, as long as I'm up at an F, 50% is probably going to be enough. I of course didn't have any turkey during Thanksgiving. Reason being is, frankly, I wasn't thankful with my family. You know, my mom, sure, she feeds me, she changes the sheets in my room, uh, cleans the dishes, pays for my bills, buys me Xbox games, PS3 games, but she didn't buy me a Wii. Okay. What else didn't she do? Well, that's about all she didn't do. But my grandma, she didn't buy me a Wii either. Neither did my uncles, my aunts, my cousins. So frankly, I wasn't that thankful. So I mean, I just took the turkey out of the oven when nobody was watching, and I just tossed it over the fence. So I guess the neighbors will have two turkeys. Here we have a straight draw. The implieds are not great, but I will bet 99. See what happens. So I mean, interesting. Like I said, the implieds aren't great, mainly because, the river has already arrived. So I mean, all I can do is just muck it here and move on. So we got a Nigerian here, and this is good. Once the Nigerians are playing, you're in a good game. I'll usually take Swedish people, Norwegians, Nigerians though. Those are the suckers. So I mean, we got a fish, and we got a fish, and it's safe to assume the rest are pros. Here we get no piece, we fold. So I mean, this video, I don't really like to make videos that are just off topic, floating around. I like to keep it, I like to have a mission. When I make a video, I want you to learn a concept or a topic. Frankly, I just booted this baby up because so many people were saying, "Oh, when are you making your next video? Come on, please make another one." So I'm making one without really much in mind, but kind of, I'm figuring something out as I'm playing here, and that is, let's look at the hands I've been dealt. Okay, 3-8, 9-5, 6-4, 5-3. I played every single one of them. Why? Because they got a little bit of bite to them. Look at 610 here. It's got no bite. Okay? If you're a European, you probably don't know what bite is. Bite is that zing, you know? When you sink your teeth into a Taco Bell burrito and you get that spice, that zing that gets behind your jawbone. You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, that's bite. When you swallow something that's extremely sour, like a lemon, that's bite. It's zesty. 610 is not zesty, okay? It's mediocre. It's acceptable. But as a poker player, I can't settle for acceptable. I need to go for the zest. Go for the zing. I need to play hands that have bite. Here, pocket threes, that's a hand with bite, okay? And that's why I'm playing it. We absolutely miss, and this guy shoves. The Brazilians. Let's say there's a ladder with 10 steps on it. The Nigerian is on the first step. The Brazilian, he's on the second step, okay? Now, these guys are down low. We can't call here. We learned our lesson from the last tournament. So, I mean, slowly, we're losing chips here. Now 6-3 off here. Now here's a hand with some bite to it. And he's making it cheap, so I'm coming in. Okay. And there we go. We hit our back door. Let's hope a 7 and a 4 come. Let's find out where we're at. 50 into 250. This is an information bet for our hand with our bite. We're fishing for information in there. We got the info. We got more info. Let's see. We got all the info we need. These guys, they want to see the turn. Now they do see the turn. Now let's raise for information. Okay, this guy, he didn't like what he saw. And this guy's re-raising. I make that raise for information, and I see that he's re-raising. Now I can fold. Easy game. Played that perfectly. Now here's Jack Queen. We have a semi-suited hand. Frankly, it doesn't have as much bite as a more exotic hand, but we'll play it because it's semi-suited. And the key is, with these semi-suited, semi-connected hands, is to play them and hope that you hit. So here it is. Here's the moment of truth. We find out, does the Brazilian have what it takes? We know the Nigerian doesn't. But remember, he's on that second step. And we get a three-way, and we flop our back door again. All we need is some runners. And he's isolating the pot for us. This is good. If you can fold them out, it'll be heads up here. And there we go. And we miss. We're drawing dead on the turn. Back-to-back 9th place finishes. Well, looking back, I mean, I picked my spots. I tried to do what I could with the hands I was dealt. I was pretty card dead. 6-3, pocket threes, 6-10 here. I had to muck this one. Didn't have the bite that I liked. Tray 8, a hand with some diamonds. That's something that had a lot of bite. And here, of course, we had that straight draw on the river. Oh, we had it the whole way. 6-4, we flopped the 6. We turned trips. It was a good game. My opponents, these guys are pretty good, I can tell. Couple of fish, no big deal. What I'll do is I'll just boot up one more table. Hopefully we can make a little run here. All right, and we're back. Cool. I clicked the I'm ready button. Normally I don't do that. I like to sit back for a minute and try to pick up some reads on my opponents. Of course, when I click that, all bets are off. And this is disappointing. I'm playing satellites to a big tournament. The high rollers play it. Of course, if you're good at tournaments, logic says play satellites. So we can't be chopping here. I like to chop. Once we're nine-handed, I like to be chopping and sit and goes. Because what that means, you get 100% profit. You get your buy-in back. You can't lose anything. So here we pick up a hand, semi-suited connector. And of course, semi-suiteds are better than just semi-connectors. If it's semi-suited and semi-connecting, that's 4 times the possibilities. So we're just going to lazily sit back, pretend we don't have anything. We're just going to pretend we don't have the king. It's a 4-way flop. 2 diamonds and a straight draw. A couple of straight draws out there. You just sit back and slow play our hand. See what happens. Just play it slow. On the crazy players, they will bet. I know it. Kitty and Chris. Bet. Bet. Oh. Oh, man. The lucky fish got there on the turn, but I minimized my losses by checking. I played that exceptionally well, and I didn't win the pot. Okay? That's the key there, is that even though you play a hand perfectly, okay, you can't always win. Finally, we pick up a hand with some bite. Let's see where it takes us. And right off the bat, we get what we need. Action. Question is, are we going to raise? I like the squeeze play here. This guy, we got good fold equity. He just calls. So we raise, and we sit back once again. He calls, he calls. We pick up the draw. We're going to need a jack and a king. Let's see what we get. There's the 7. That's not a card we need. We're out. But wait. I just picked something up. This guy, he checks. That's weakness. Now we bet. I'm not twilighting here. I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary. We get the raise. We get the call. It's a Brazilian. We fold. We're almost down to 2/3 stack. Well played. Expected. And I'm going to go ahead and put them all in. Now's our chance. We put them all in. 405, 405. That's the freeway I take down in LA, 405. So, I mean, I feel confident about this. I've been here before, and just like that, we hit. Okay. It's a dry side pot. We call. We're golden. And just like that, our dreams are shattered to a suck out. Couple of 9th place finishes. This one was in 8th place. I pick up a hand with some bite. I make it 405. As luck will have it, I bust out. There's not much you guys can do. Not much I can do. Hope you guys learned something. See you guys next time.